Hi, you guys. Oh. So yeah, I took my vitamins just now with my Mean Bean. And I need to clean off my hard drive because I could barely do my schoolwork. Look at all that. So I'll be doing this sometime now.
Leads to a statewide hunt for a possible serial killer. On April 19th, 1990, the partially nude body of a woman was found behind a truck stop in Licking County, Ohio. She had been beaten to death. All of her jewelry and some articles of clothing were missing.
Bruising on the eye.
Despite an extensive investigation by county sheriffs, the victim was never identified. No one was aware that her murder was not an isolated. Michael Barron's began an investigation that took him into a of Ohio's interstate truck.
You drive by and these trucks, but until you sit there, you don't see what the underbelly, the underworld of these little mini cities that form each night and apart each morning and come together.
See you next time, sweetie.
Yeah, you take care.
Barron's discovered a flourishing sex for sale industry at truck stops throughout the state.
Marquee, or simply the imaginings of her own mind. Some might say it was a vision placed there to guide the car away from disaster. And some might say we made up the entire story.
Fact or fiction? We'll find out at the conclusion of tonight's show. Next, activity inside a family tomb that's clearly beyond belief.
Before WordTune, work was always a struggle. I hope this email finds...
It always seems unfortunate when young people, especially teenagers, seal themselves off. They've never been to the area before, and after this particular ride, you can bet they will never return again.
I was there. My first... You guys, if I would have known about those parties in the still out? I kind of like it out here. What is that? Oh, the fish.
What was it about her life that led to this brutal attack? It is one of the strangest stories we've encountered. People who call themselves walk-ins and claim their bodies have been inhabited, in fact taken over by invading spirits. Could it be that walk-ins are walking among us? It had all the signs of a tragic accident, until police found evidence of an elaborate setup, cold-blooded murder. Now this man stands accused of killing his own wife, but he insists that he is innocent. But a terrifying accident left Wilma Drew unconscious and trapped in her car. He claims it happened to her. She was a high school principal. While visiting a friend in Wyoming.
To redress, you don't want them to be found naked or bloody. So there was an attempt to clean her up and redress her. But things were forgotten. For instance, her jewelry and her socks.
The reason it comes down on me is because I'm the husband. I'm the estranged husband, to make it even worse. And because of her actions. I am being blamed for her actions. She was out seeing another guy. So therefore, it could only have been me. I must have found out somehow, according to the police, and became enraged and committed murder. I'm going to have to ask you some questions. Yeah. Were there any problems? Problems? I don't understand the question. I'm sorry, I have to keep asking these questions. Let me put it to you. But you already said you Yes! For the 100th time. I knew you'd love it. You have such good taste that watches you.
I love it. Kimberly, come take a look at this. Kimberly. Kimberly, where are you?
Close the vault.
She's in there. 1 to 99. 1.
There was no click.
No, Kimberly, that's not the number. We have to start again, okay? Right or left? Kimberly? Kimberly? Right 32. Left 87. Left 63. Right 1.
Two question thingies, okay. Proofread, okay. So
one title page, 5 picture pages, 1 video page, and then 2 different sides to answer the questions. And then maybe just like if you have any references or anything you need to add it at the final one. So I would say 9 sides for sure, possibly 10.
I don't have that trust for anybody anywhere.
Join me next time for another intriguing edition.
All you've ever wanted to do is protect yourself. And you're perfect little limit.
Wasn't just too good to tell.
Tell her I was just talking to my friend and it... about our problems.
So you'd rather take advice from Sadie than some other things?
No, can't wait for this week to be over. We're using it as...
Everything that's happening.
You didn't think that would be a problem for me? I found a bracelet made by Indigo in my bathroom, severed alongside a threatening note the same day that Miss Meadows was killed.
That is not at all.
And now she's counseling my daughter? No, that is a big deal.
But
That
Miss
is...
Meadows wasn't killed. Okay, Trevor said it was an accident.
What's with it? Huh?
Ellie.
No, what is it? Really? I mean, do you still have this jealousy towards me because I went on a single date with Trevor, I don't know, how many years ago was that?
No. I don't care that the two of you went on a date. But I care very much that you...
The Cantina Chicken Quesadilla isn't just for late night, because it has a perfect slow-roasted chicken to melted cheese ratio. That's chicken on the inside, cheese everywhere else. Introducing the new Cantina Chicken Quesadilla, only at Taco Bell.
You all know the rules. No real names, no cell phones.
Whose kid is she?
A very wealthy man who's about to be $50 million poor.
$7 million per person.
Sure. sisters, and that was our last song. Thank you so much. Bye.
My box.
I got rid of it, Em.
Tell me where it is.
It's not here.
Then go get it.
We're done with the box, Emily.
I'm calling Mom.
And tell her what?
To come pick me up.
That's not happening. And if you keep talking to me like this, you're gonna be grounded the rest of the weekend.
I hate you.
Go to your room. That's it. Go to your room.
I don't.
How's the family?
Perfect. More than perfect. So what are you gonna do with it?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna speak with my father. We'll find a safe place for it.
Okay. Goodbye, Zanuck.
Goodbye, Clyde.
Often seem to follow us as we walk across a room. The fact is, once someone paints our portrait, a curious phenomenon takes place. There's a science that the painting itself will outlive both its subject and Senator William that would eventually pose the question: does art imitate life or death? Art is an elusive and complex subject. For centuries, redefine it, all in an effort to describe it.
Cookies, they're all the same.
No, they're not.
This is Clive Kincaid, and you're listening to. Come on.
You ain't gonna pull out of that.
Oh no.
Was this story inspired by an actual event? Yes. A similar event did take place. Our tale of the gun that refused to fire at the son returning from college. How did you do it?
B15.
Back to the operating room.
B13.
The official version makes no mention of a bullet being
B3.
in the body. But Ed Reed has heard a conflicting
Round
story from
over.
a relative of one of the surgeons present.
All right, got a bullet here.
like about 38 caliber, wouldn't you say, Dr. Laurie? Yes, I would.
During the operation, there was This is significant because Carl Weiss was alleged to have been carrying a 38, but the bodyguards were carrying 38 and 40.
It's my opinion that Dr. Weiss was the assassin in this case. We believe, from a law enforcement standpoint, that he had motive. We believe he had opportunity. And we believe he had the means to do the job. And we know that he was there.
The amount of time that may have elapsed since an occurrence really doesn't change one's desire to see the truth brought out. And I care probably more today than I did when I was a youngster about the truth concerning my father. If I were asked whether...
Smoke.
Get down on the floor, cover your mouth. I'm coming in.
No sunset today, guys. It's just this kind of weather. Doesn't it look cold out there? And that PowerPoint that I was working on for over a week, it's finally done and submitted. And soon I will be going to bed within the hour, so in case if I forget, I will put the rescheduled app on record. And if it doesn't work, good night now. Mom, you know the rules. No scaring me. Hug and kiss my baby kitty Pat Pat. I love that cat. Love, 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 love her.
Mr. Arnold, I need to see Mr. Neiman. Who's Arnold?
There was a smell of must and mildew in the air. The appointments in this home were expensive, but they had the look of objects that had gone unappreciated for years.
What's this about a wallet?
Who are you?
I'm Preston Arnold, Mr. Neiman's attorney.
Oh, I found Mr. Neiman's wallet. I just wanted to return it to him.
And start today.
A family violation, setting up for a few carefree days in the great outdoors. But they were about to encounter something others had experienced here. The mysterious legend of the lake.
You know, I don't think that goes there.
Flip it over the other one.
Well, there are different shapes at either end, and neither one of them's gonna fit in that slot.
What do you think?
Well, I was thinking maybe we could like put it all up.
G49. Round Round over.
On our way. I'm not really sure what even happened to this guy, if he was drunk or on drugs, but I sure as hell know one thing for sure. Crazy dude on the CTA who thinks he's Conor McGregor. Unless you're sober, please let's not meet again. I was 14 and very naive when this happened to me. I would have discovered online chat rooms and became instantly hooked. I had so much male attention that I couldn't contain myself. Keep in mind, I had
There were a
always
lot
been
of
the
trees around this part. That's when I saw a man emerge from a wooded area, walking through the snow. He stepped out right into the middle of the street and stood in my lane. He was a ways away, but I started to slow down a little. This guy was wearing a really big coat and was appropriately dressed for the weather. He was just standing there right in the middle of the road. Now, at first, I thought he was going to cross the street or something, but he didn't. It was unclear why he was just standing there. It seemed strange to even be out at this time and in this weather. I had to slow down all the way to a stop and wait for this guy to do what...
The first 3/4 of the way goes along the main street, with many streetlights and tram stops every few hundred meters. It's at one of those tram stops that I noticed a guy sitting on his bicycle. I don't know why I took note of him, but something must have felt wrong about him. Even then, because he kind of stuck in my mind. Thinking back, it might have been the way he looked at me. Anyway, I continue up the street and glance back.